All right, we're gonna shoot 500 yards with this Palmetto 223 Wylde. The scope is the primary arms 1-10 by 24 GLX. It's got this really awesome reticle, the M10. So I just shot like an amazing group at 400 yards. It was like 400 yards, 6.25 or 6.5 inches. Outstanding, 400 yards. They were Sierra Match Kings. Let's see if we can do if we can come close to 500 yards. Okay. Let's get up there, see what we got. Fast loop swing, absolutely critical. This one's the Brash Tactical Fast Loop Swing. I wish they would still sell them. These things were awesome. So this is the ammunition we're using. This On Target Blue Line 223 Sierra Match King. 223 Sierra, 77 grain Sierra Match King. I mean, as far as match ammo goes, this is like on the budget end, and that's the Palmetto 223 Wylde stainless steel barrel, and the scope is the primary arms 1-10 by 24. First focal plane. That first focal plane is really important because if you got to dial back, you want your measurements and your holdovers and your mill lines to all be accurate. For the 500 yards, I was using 3 mils. Okay, that's with a 50 yard zero. I have a 50 yard zero, which gives me a second zero at 200 yards. So at 300 yards, I usually use the top of the spine. So at 400 yards, it's the next line, and then 500 yards, it's the line after that. So that's that's a 3 mil line. All right, let's get downrange and get a closer look at this. All right, so ignore the circles. That was the 500 yards that I shot before. The 500 yards I just shot now is these 3 shots. 1, 2, 3. 2 of them apparently at the wind's blowing left, because before I got 4 out of 5 on the paper. 1 went left. This time I got 3 out of 5 on the paper. The other 2 went left. The 3 that I did get on the paper were 6 inches. So that's a nice group right there. So yeah, I mean, I couldn't even feel the wind. I mean, the wind is extremely subtle. So someplace between here and way back over there, there was probably a little bit of a crosswind, because the area that I was shooting from was covered. Like I had like a big hill to my left side, so I couldn't feel any wind, and I can't feel any wind here because I got these trees that I'm surrounded with. But in the middle, we got this valley, and it must have been the wind that was pushing the bullets a little bit to the left over here. So, but yeah, I mean, my elevation is spot on. I mean, with the 50 yard zero, using the 3 mils, you know, holding right in the center of the paper, because I could see that bullseye. I mean, yeah, elevation was spot on. You just gotta basically compensate for wind.